Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be looking at Commander Keller from a Star Wars comic book 2-pack. This guy's pretty cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's take a look at the packaging. Well, here's the packaging itself. As you can see here, it's fairly plain in the front, and that is because the comic book would have been displayed in the front window like this. I'll give you a closer look at the comic book here. It's got a very plain cover, but it's got a very well-drawn Jedi here on the front. This issue happens to be number 79. This is Star Wars Republic. I've read this entire series and can definitely recommend it to anybody, anybody who's interested in reading a Star Wars comic book, especially one based around the Clone Wars. As you can see, it's very well illustrated, so I would definitely recommend reading this if you like comic books. But back to the packaging here. It is actually fairly well done. As you can see here, it's got a little clip from the comic book, and it's got a description here. If you'd like to read that, you can pause the video. It's got a picture of the figures that came in the pack. Commander Keller and a white galactic marine, and here are some other figures in the pack. But let's get back to the important part, which is the figure. Here he is. I measured him off camera. He stands about 4 inches tall, so he's right in line with all of the other Star Wars action figures. He has one accessory. There we go. It is the kind of thinner, more detailed version of the longer clone blaster rifle. It is very well detailed. It is molded in a flat black plastic, and it does fit in his hands really well. His other accessory is this, if you can call it an accessory, is the soft goods cape. If you wanted to, you could remove this. I mean, it would just slip off over his head. And he does have another cape thing here that goes around his waist. I'm not the biggest fan of soft goods, and this is one of those times where it didn't quite work out. Obviously, if this were a life-sized character, the hood would have enough weight to sit over the helmet like this and look more natural, but because he is so small, the fabric does kind of pop up above his head, but it doesn't look too bad. His final accessory is his removable helmet, which is very well detailed, and it does fit over his head very nice, so that's always good. Underneath his helmet, he's got the standard clone trooper head, which is always nice. His articulation is pretty much the same as every other clone trooper from this time period. He's got a ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders. This side is limited because he's got the shotgun shells on them. It's just a little bit limited. On the other side, it's fine though. Average articulation, and both sides do swivel. He's got ball-hinged elbows that do swivel. He's got swivel wrists. He's got a swivel waist, hinged hips, ball-hinged knees that do swivel, ball-hinged ankles that also swivel. So he's got a pretty good range of articulation, and this figure overall looks very nice even with the soft goods. So I would say that if you're picking up loose figures online and you see him for a good price, this guy's definitely worth picking up. But tell me what you think about him in the comments section below, and I'll see you later.